We were. Let's get ready for some warships, everybody! What's going on, everybody? It's Down with OTT bringing you some the World of Warships Legends, bringing you to another great epic battle. And we're going to be checking in with PEX 35. He's bringing out the California. As we know, the California, that is an American battleship. It's also known as the Big Boy, as you can see. As Pex is going to be taking some AP rounds on the left, or excuse me, the right side of the ship. He is showing a little bit of broadside, and as we know, and we're going to talk about a lot, that broadside is where you want to hit ships because it's going to cause the most damage. That's where the armor is thin enough where it can penetrate into the Citadel, and as you know, that Citadel damage booster is what you want to get. As you can also see that he's now starting to be harassed a little bit by those planes, as the planes we're going to jump on over to the Janasu, brought to you by Dangerous Balls the Captain. Yes, this is the type of game where people are come up with their own names. And he's going to be torpedoed right through the front, and he's going to take one of those torpedoes, but he's going to go ahead and launch them back at the Yukazi. That Yukazi is going to dodge the torpedoes from that other destroyer, the Fubuki. In this, oh man, this Yukazi is not in a good spot right here. It is spotted with those torpedoes inbound, just misses them. But he is spotted, no smokes. He's already popped that smoke, more torpedoes inbound. But the Yukazi gets off a 4 torpedo salvo on towards that Janasu. I don't think it's going to have space. No, it does not. 1, 2, 3, 4, and that Janasu is down. Devastating strike. Let's go check back in the PEX 35, that California battleship. He's got about a little more than half health. As you see, he's going to be making his towards that opposite side of A, but that aircraft carrier with those bombers, those are high altitude dive bombers, are going to be making his way towards them. But the thing about the California, it's got some really good AA, so we know that PEX is racking up all of that experience points by downing those planes. Like, I would hate to be a pilot in World of Warships Legends because you are expendable. But Pex has his eyes set on that P. Heinrich with the Captain Vari 88. As the Heinrich, he's going to be go ahead and launching those secondaries, what looks like, out. And the thing about secondaries, they're not as powerful as your main guns, but it's those side guns that are going to be shooting those high explosive rounds. You see Pex throws out a whole salvo of AP rounds. Since that P. Heinrich is kind of angled with his nose towards Pex, it gives him a lot of armor. So what Pex is going to want to do is he wants to go right for that superstructure. And as you can see, as I drop down with the camera, that superstructure is going to be that high angle right there, is where the captain and all the crew is going to be. You throw that round through there, hopefully you can kill somebody, and boom! Right as on cue, Pex nails that superstructure. But Pex also got some help coming from the Colorado from the Cush delivery man, that captain, throwing those AP rounds at that P. Heinrich. That P. Heinrich is now kind of regretting life. As you can see, his health is starting to tick away, one after another. Now, Pex is going to do a maneuver, what we call Forgotten Country, where he's going to kind of line up and nope, he's going to show his broadside. He's extremely confident captain. And there goes that full salvo. Actually looks about a half a salvo. Not enough to down the Heinrich. And there goes the rest of it. Misses. A little too long. But now this is the hard part, is that he is showing a little bit broadside. He's going to have to turn that rudder to the right. As you can see, that's what he's doing right here. Let's go check in. Let's see, actually, let's stay right here with Vari 80 of the P. Heinrich. Let's see if PEX 35 in that California is going to be able to knock him out of the game. And you can see as the salvo shot comes in there, that's where his highest armor is, right there on the bow. So you do not want to be hitting right there, and those shots go right through. Ooh, this is going to be a tough little battle. That California is still not enraged to use his secondaries. But what is Pex going to do? He's just going to keep circling, going around. Oh, now there goes the secondaries out for the California. Now this is turning into a bloodbath. They're exchanging secondary shots back and forth, back and forth. There it is, right through the side. Ooh, does not get the kill shot on the Heinrich just yet, but it is very close. And there it is! Death and destruction. Let's bring it down to the main stage, and let's see if we can get a hold of Pex 35.
Captain Pex, you read me? This is James with ESP8, the Ocho. Checking in to see if what was your thought process in that little battle right there with the battleship?
Well, you see, I was trying to make sure I could hit him properly. He had a weird angle. I'm pretty sure he was AFK. If you want to be completely honest, I don't think he was fully paying attention, and that's fine. Whether you pay attention or not, you're just as good dead to me either way. You know what I mean? Like, at this point, if you're going to queue into the game, play the damn game.
Well, thank you very much. Let's take it back down to the booth.
All right, as you can see, yep, I do believe that guy was probably AFK where only the secondaries were going out. But you can see, Pex also has his eyes on that carrier, as the carrier with the torpedo bombers making a run in would see both torpedoes are out, and it's going to hit the side of Pex's ship. Now, the thing about, carrier torpedo bombers, they're not that powerful, so you don't have to really worry about them all that much. But this carrier, which now has disappeared, oh, it pops right back up. This is the Ryu. This is the captain of Tree Line 12000. He's just trying to run away because he knows his life is fucked right now. As Pex is slowly going to let his our AP rounds regenerate, and there comes the salvo straight out to the Ryu. Is this going to be a killing shot right here? He disappears on us. Ooh, I have no idea what that did, but I'm going to say it was devastating.
Yeah, James, we're sitting at 77,707 damage.
Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good for a California, that big girl. We'll check in with the enemy team, the New Mexico, by Unit Reno. Unit Reno, it's a 3v3 situation. He's going to be taking on the Colorado by Cush Delivery Man, and the Cush Delivery Man is going to be sailing right into him. As you can see, that fire is going off. It's going to be ticking down his health just a little bit at a time because he does not have a damage control party available, or he's just going to save it. Well, you can see a half salvo shot going out to the New Mexico. Good hit right there. And now the New Mexico, for some reason, has switched up to high HE rounds, which are high explosive rounds. And if I was that Colorado, I would be taking out this Ryu carrier that's right here and is one shot. Oh, and from the back, Pex 35 in the California just obliterates him. Oh, savage the humanity. Oh. Now that aircraft carrier is in a really bad spot. He seems to be Eiffel Towered between two battleships. I know Pex 35 wants to go for that Kraken, so he's going to try to position himself the best he can. You see the shots go out to hit the other California, the big girl, and those are just dog water awful shots. Let's not talk about that. As the California takes shots over at Cush Delivery Man, the California. Oh, big hits! And the Colorado is down. Should have took out that carrier when you had a shot, boy. Ooh. Now it's going to be a Battleship v Battleship. California v California. Who's it going to be? Who's going to be the winner? Let's take a look on board with Pex. Let's go right to see what he's looking at. He's looking at that California sailing right at him, about 9 kilometers out. But the problem is that aircraft carrier is still alive, so I think the aircraft carrier, if Pex does decide, is probably a better target to go after since he will be annoying as shit. He knows he's got a good 30 seconds before that California gets his HE rounds loaded, and there are the shots out of the Ryu. Is that going to be enough to down him? And it will. So now Pex does not have to worry about those weak-ass planes attacking him. And as you can see, he's going to go right for that California, as the California is the only ship left. And Pex gets awarded a Clear Sky medal. Now, checking in with his record, he does not have many clear skies because he's not that good of a player. But he's having the game of his life right now with that California. Now, that other California is going to go ahead and dip behind that island because he is scared shitless. It's the captain of XL Silly Willy. Now I'm wondering what his play is going to be. He's basically got a destroyer that's coming right up on his ass, and he's got PAX 35 in the other California right on the other side of that island. This is not the situation you want to be in. If you ever found yourself in a Mexican hotel, you should know that if a small Mexican is behind you and a bigger one's in front of you, you're not going to have a good time. And shots come in from the Akatsuki from DDX 1 as the captain, and torpedoes are out. Now, looking at those range of the torpedoes, those are good torpedoes, and this game looks all but over. Now the question is PAX 35 going to be able to get a shot off before those torpedoes hit? And it does not look like it's the case. And Silly Willie's just going to give up and just let himself go to the fishes. This is another battle brought to you by ESPN 8 Show. Let's go ahead and check out that team result. As we can see, PAX 35 with 3 kills. 2,219 stars, gets that Clear Skies medal. But again, you know what? The best in the lobby and always will be the best is right there at the bottom. It's in the Jaguar that is down with OTT, bringing you another World of Warships gameplay. Thank you very much.